I want to share with you guys another leadership principle, a very unique principle that I like to call the egg, the carrot, and the coffee principle. It's these particular three products, and it's a very interesting combination, or should I say, an interesting combination of all of them. And how does that personally apply into our personal life? And what kind of leadership principles can we learn from this? How can we apply this into our everyday life and the things that we do? So here's, I guess you can say, the principle that an valuable lesson that we can learn from a carrot, from an egg, and from a coffee. So when we take hot boiling water, and in this particular example metaphor, I want to say it this way, that the hot boiling water is actually our everyday life. It's our circumstances, it's our trials that we'll go through, it's our stormy seasons, it's the problems that arise, it's very unpleasant circumstances that always come up in our life. And as I make this recording, we had in our family had a very unpleasant situation that happened that cost us a lot of money that we just had to literally throw out of our pocket. It wasn't in our budget, but it's a situation that happened. We had to take care of it. So the thing is, when you take a raw and liquidy type of an egg and you throw it into a hot boiling water, after a certain time, it's going to become hard. When you take actually a carrot that's hard by its nature and you throw it into hot water, after a certain time it becomes mushy and it just breaks apart if you try to squeeze it. But then when you take an ingredient of coffee and you throw it into a hot water, what happens is the coffee releases its inner nutrients, its ingredient, its purpose, and it makes coffee and actually creates a very savory atmosphere. And obviously, somebody like me, I enjoy a cup of coffee every morning. So I guess the valuable lesson here that we can learn is this, that none of us are exempt from going through and facing certain trials of life, problems, situations, accidents, incidents, deaths, bad news, bad phone calls, bad text messages, however you want to call it. The question is, as much as that is like comparison to the boiling water, is your heart, is your mindset, is your attitude like a egg, like a carrot, or is it like a coffee? Because right now on the outside you can be like an egg. I'm strong, you can't do nothing with me. But as soon as you get thrown into a tough situation, just like the egg becomes from liquidy form into hard form, it changed its appearance, it changed its original appearance. Same thing with the carrot, it became very mushy. A lot of times that's what happens when we face various situations and problems in our life. We change, we become bitter, we become angry, we become unforgiving, we are full of envy, we're full of revenge. We want to go out there and repay the person who wronged us, so on and so forth. So this is a challenge for you and me, my friend.
Stanberg Challenge.
That let us have the heart attitude and the mindset and the position of a coffee. So when boiling atmosphere happens around us, no problem. We're just releasing our true essence. We're releasing our strength. We are releasing our positive attitude. We are releasing our strong character. We are releasing our strong moral values and principles. And especially for you, if you want to be a person of influence, you have to understand these principles, that you will face and come across different situations of your life. And the question is, will that boily type of atmosphere influence you, or is it going to allow you to release your true essence of who you are? And obviously, as much as a cup of coffee is very pleasant, I'm more than sure that you'll be able to become also a pleasant individual to others around you. Because sometimes when as they say, tough situation arises, you start showing your character, you start showing your attitude, and people around are like, oh man, don't be talking to Stan, he's in a bad mood. Have you heard that before? Maybe you're one of those people. So let us not be those individuals that are affected by these boily trials in life, but actually let us be like that coffee bean who releases the sweet, the good aroma of a coffee that's pleasant to you and those around you. All right, until next time, my friend.